everyone, friends and families. Welcome back to another weekly activity video. Today I have a very cool and a very special activity for you all. So some of my friends know from our weekly play dates that one of Miss Michaela's favorite things are superheroes. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be turning each and every one of you into your very own superhero. So some of the things you're going to need are just a large or old t-shirt. It can either be a half sleeve, a long sleeve, a t-shirt, but it doesn't matter what color it is. We're going to be painting it. So you could do white, you could do pink, you could do black, you could do whatever color you would like. You can use a paint tray if you have one. If not, you can use like a plastic or a paper plate. You're gonna need some paints. Today with me, I have yellow, green, purple, and blue. You're going to need a paintbrush. I just have a sponge one with me. I'm only going to be using one because I don't mind if I mix the colors around. But if you would like to have each individual color show, then you would need more than one paintbrush or sponge brush. And of course, we're gonna need some scissors. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our shirt and we're gonna cut along the neckline and the sleeve line. Alrighty, friends, so now we have our cape cut out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, you could do this one of two ways as well. So you can either just leave this intact like this and tie it around that way, or you can cut the shoulder apart and tie it in a knot just to secure it a little more. And then that way you can kind of play with the lengths as well. And if you tie it this way, it could also go around the arms here. It doesn't have to go around the neck. So we have our cape, and now it's time to paint it. So with painting, you can do whichever patterns you would like. You could do patterns, you can do colors, you can paint a picture, whatever your heart desires, because these are gonna be your very own superhero capes. So you get to personalize them any way you would like. So I just have my paints out. So as you can see in my tray, I have my blue, I have my yellow, I have my green, and I have my purple. And you're just gonna take your brush or your sponge brush and start painting it. I like to make different shapes, so that's what I'm going to be doing with mine. And of course, you don't always have to use acrylic paint. I find that it sticks sometimes, which is a great alternative to fabric paint if you don't have fabric paint. So some great benefits to this activity as well include some fine motor skills, so they're painting, as well as if your child or children are old enough and you trust them with scissors safely, you can watch them as they are cutting the sleeves and the neckline. So that's also another form of their fine motor skills being put to use, but also their helping skills. So not only with either communities or within family members that they're going to be using these capes for, but if they have any younger siblings that might need help and they help them along the way, that's another version of helping skills coming into place. And as well as expression and belonging. So when your children are making their capes as well as helping with each other, they're fostering a sense of expression, so personalizing their own capes to however they're feeling, as well as engagement and belonging, which is great for those social skills in our little ones. And just gonna get the last bit of this paint out. And yeah, so there's some great benefits along with this, besides just the fine motor like I mentioned, but some more that I may not have mentioned will also be put in the description below under our benefits, as well as a list of some of the helping skills that they can put on your board or your Bristol board, your whiteboard, whatever you have handy for you. So I just did a bunch of dots around my cape because I love polka dots. And then once it's dry, you can just put it around. I like to stretch it out a bit so that it's not tight around my neck. And just like that, gonna move the angle a bit. There we go. Hi, friends. And just like that, you have your own superhero cape. Alrighty, friends, just before we leave and we say goodbye for this activity, I just want to give a quick mention that even though I have said superhero or kindness hero, that they are the very exact same thing. And what I mean by this is that to be a superhero, you have to be a kind, caring person. And to be a kind, caring person means you are a superhero. And a great Canadian example of this for some of our older kids is Terry Fox. Terry Fox was a very kind person, and that made him a superhero. And he was a superhero because he was a very kind and caring person. And so I just want to make sure and let you all know that just by being very kind, you are a superhero. And I just want to give a quick example on some things that you can do with your superhero or your kindness capes. Some of the things you can do are you can wear them and help around the house. You can either help some of your older siblings or your younger siblings. You can help your parents. You can help with if you have any pets. The list is endless, and like I mentioned, there are some examples in the activity description below. So I hope all of my superhero or my kindness hero friends have fun with this activity. I really hope you enjoy it. I know I did, and I'm so excited for you all to become your very own super or kindness heroes. Bye, friends. Have fun.